Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from where you're watching me from. Welcome back, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's Monday and it's time for live trading. And you all know that Mondays I put live trading videos here. The purpose of this live trading video, as I always say, is for you to be able to gain raw life experience. Most of you guys watching me, or most of you guys who come to YouTube to learn how to trade forex, you lack raw life experience. You lack it. So when you are trading on your chart, you're not able to see the raw life setups you're going to be sporting. Because on the chart on YouTube, when we are teaching you technical analysis, we make it very simple, right? Everybody on YouTube make it very simple for you to trade. But when you open your chart, you realize that you get messed up, you get different variations. This is why I dedicated my Mondays to always be doing live trading here for you all guys to see. So either you are trading on H1 or you're trading on M15 or even H4, you can still follow whatever I'm going to do because it's the same candlestick patterns and the same chart patterns. Just that because it's difficult to record trades on H1 and on M15, I rather take my trades on M1. So it's more of some kind of scalping. But the mentality behind this is for you to get the setup, not the scalping. So if you are good enough, then you can also do the scalping. If you're not good enough and you're not learning, then trade the same setups on the H1 or on M15 because those ones are a little slow, right? Slower than trading on M1, right? But for easy recording, for me to be able to record my app so that it will be faster, I rather trade on M1. Okay, so if you're here, then welcome back once more. Let me open my systems and let's begin to let's see what we can get today. So give me a minute. Let me just open my system and let's continue. Okay, give me 1 minute. Okay, so I think now we are set to go. So let's begin with the currency meter. Let's begin analyze the currency meter and then let's see what the currency meter can give us today and the trades we can take from the currency meter. So let me open the currency meter and let's begin. Okay, guys. So from the currency meter today, as we can see that on the currency meter, we can see the pound to be strong, right? You can see the pound to be strong, stronger on H4. So the pound is strong. And then we can also see um, the USD to be weak. So pound is strong, USD is weak. Sorting out from the highest to the smallest, okay? From the highest to the weakest, from the strongest to the weakest. So pound is strong, USD is weak. And you can also see that the NZD is strong, but it's not that strong. Look at the value, 0.63. 0.63 is not a higher value. Though it looks green is up, but still the value is very weak, which means we cannot trade the NZD today because the value is very weak. Comparing this is +2 and comparing all this one 0.0000, which means the value is still weak. We're not going to trade. So today we can only trade the pound, which is good, and the USD. So only pound USD we can trade from the currency meter because you can see that the only the pound is stronger and only the USD is more weaker. The rest in the middle, they're neither strong or they're neither weak because they are 0.00. At least if you are trading, at least you must get +1, +2. If it's also weak, you must get -1, -2. But if you see that it is 0.00 or something, which means it's in the middle, it's neither weak or neither strong. You cannot be sure of that. So don't use those ones to trade. Trade only the ones that have +1, +2, +3, +5. If it's +5, it's very, very strong. If it's -5, it's very, very weak. So you merge only those ones. So today, we can only merge the pound with the USD because the pound is better and the USD is good. So now let's merge them and let's see what we can get. So what I have to do is I will open my charts and let's see the pound chart. So I'll open file, new chart, and USD pound forex measures, USD pound. Okay, and as you can see, it looks black. So what we have to do is we have to input our template. But most of you guys don't know how to use templates. So let me just rather go and set the colors. So if you don't know how to set the colors, this is what you have to do. You right click, you go to properties and you go to colors and you go to black on white or yellow on white or color on white. Just choose the one you like. So select color on white and now you see it looks like the one we have done every time. But I still don't like it. I still like my template. So let me just input my template. Okay, so my template is better. I like the colors of my template. Okay, So here we are on my template, and as you can see, we are on H1, but we are not going to trade on H1 since we are scalping, so I have to go to the M1 so that I can record my trades faster. Okay, so on M1, what can we see? Let me zoom it out. What can we see? Wow, we can see the market is trending beautifully, right? Very beautifully. Wow, can see the trend line. Beautiful trend line. Wow, this is a very clean trending market. Always, when you merge the strongest with the weakest, you always get a nice trending environment. That is the main purpose of the currency meter. That's what I've been saying every time, every single day. That's what I've been saying. Merge the strongest with the weakest to find a nice trending environment to trade. Doesn't mean that the moment you find the trending environment, then you just go and click buy or you go and click sell. You don't do that. You search for good and correct entries on your chart. So the currency meter is just to tell you the mood the market is in, so that you don't worry yourself to search which currency pairs should you be trading, which currency pairs should you focus on. The currency meter will just sort everything out for you. Then you have to use the currency meter in your favor. So you can see that the market is trending beautifully, right? The market is trending beautifully. And what can we see? We can see there was a power move up here, power move down here. There was one more up and then down. Wow, this market has been trending up and down. Very interesting, right, guys? Up and it pushed down here. But here it didn't reach the trend line, right? Because there was a strong support zone here. Can you see? The market was trying to react to the trend line, so it didn't reach this zone, right? So let me do this. Let me just remove this black thing. Okay, so we can see that the market pushed back here, right? So where can we join the trend? There was also an up push here. The market hit here and then the market push. So where can we join the trend, guys? Where can we join the trend? Where is it better to join the trend? From this, what else can we see? What else can we see, guys? Okay, so I think I can see that from here, the market is trying to make a new trend from the old trend. So what I can see is that, okay, I think, let me draw one more trend line here to see something. See, this particular pattern, I like this pattern. This pattern is the morning star pattern I've always been talking about. So I think the market is trying to make a new trend here. Can you see? Market trying to make a new trend. Right? Can you see? Let me just change the color to red. Good. So I think the market is trying to come and hit this trend line. Let me clean this. We don't need this one again. So what can we do? Good. Now that the market has closed here, this is a very high probability pattern. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to buy when the market comes down a little, because this is too far. I can't buy here. I'm going to take the trade immediately the market come back half here. Okay. Okay, the market is here. So let me buy quickly. Let me just enter. Good. One more. My entries are ready. So we just pull back. I'll just set my stop loss. So stop loss, stop loss, stop loss. Stop loss of $250 or 300. Let me see. Then put it stop loss. This pattern is a very high probability pattern. Okay, so always when you see it, be happy to trade it. Stop loss 250. Setting it here is not a good idea because it cannot contain two candlesticks. Okay, it can't contain two candlesticks. Always when you're setting your stop loss, make sure that the stop loss you're setting can contain at least 2 or 3 candlestick pullback. Don't set a very tight stop loss. So you can see that this one is very tight, so I have to stretch it a little. I have to stretch it a little so that at least it will be a little far away. So now that I'm done with my stop loss, I have to set my take profit target, because you set a stop loss and you set your take profit target. So if my stop loss is $250, then my take profit target will be what? Will be $500. So I have to set for the all two. So now it's set. Now that I'm done with all the two, I have to also enter for the other two, because we enter 2 trades. I usually enter 2 trades. So what I will do is that I'll just view this, the 2 box. Good. So you can see we have 2 trades. So I'll just have to copy these entries for the other trade, but to make it very simple. So I'll modify and copy. And now edit this one and put it on this one. Okay, good. Now for the take profit target 2, same for the take profit target. Modify, copy, and then we put it inside this one too. Okay, so now all is set. Let me pull it here. Do we have it? Yes, we have it. And let me adjust this one too. Okay, good. So now all is set. Wow, like the market is already in our favor. What's happening to the chart? Okay, no wonder, because this is 1 minute, so 1 minute, no wonder. No wonder. So let me zoom it out and then see what's happened. So the market is already in our favor. The market is moving forward. So we are taking our take profit target. We are taking our take profit target all the way. We are taking it all the way here. Okay, so let's just wait and take our take profit target. Wow, this is straight. I'm sure this trade will finish very soon, guys. Oh, we are out. Yes, one is out. Oh, like really? What happened? Like seriously? The market kept jumping. Wow. Can you see this just within some minutes, right? Just less than 4 or 5 minutes. Let me count to see. How many candles? How many candles do we have so far? We have almost like I think 6 candles, right? Counting it from here. This one is not part. Counting from here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 candles. So in 6 minutes, the trade is executed. And this is very wonderful. Wow. Wow. So just within 6 minutes, we have finished the trade. Wow. This is very interesting, guys. This is very interesting. I think so far, this is one of my fastest trade I've gotten scalping. Okay. Within just 6 minutes, the trade is over. So very, very interesting. I think, yes, so we can do it about it. That's all. So that's it. This is one of my fastest trade ever, because this is just within less than 10 minutes, right? I'm surprised the candlestick was just moving up faster like that. But either way, it's a winning trade, which means I'm free now. I can do whatever I have to do. I can go out and just go and do whatever I want to do. But keep this in your mind. Every day is not going to be fast, fast, fast like this, right? Because some days it can be choppy. Like last week, the trades I took, some of them were very choppy, but still it hit your take profit target. But it still move around some way, some choppy way, and then eventually go and hit your take profit target. So when you're trading, don't get scared when the market is being choppy, and also don't be too happy when the market is just hitting your profit target as fast as it could, because the market is very dynamic. Okay, because of that, you as a trader, you should not be dynamic. You should be stable. You should stabilize your emotion. When the market is moving faster, don't be happy. The market is moving slower, don't be sad. Don't even watch the chart. After you enter your take profit target and your stop loss, you do not watch the chart again. Leave the chart and let it be. Let it just play. After that, you just come and check whether it has hit your take profit target or it has hit your stop loss. So I think that will be all for this video. So if you enjoyed the video so far, just hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and come back every time to watch such videos. This is Towards Your Mentor, and I'm signing out.